This is Detour on Reaper 1 Skull. So Chronivere hasn't run this chain yet. His last life, he TR'd, he's ran Reaper first life, and he's running Epics for first time bonus second life, but he didn't run this particular specific chain, so we're able to run this one on Reaper. I feel a little bit underpowered for this, but I think it'll be okay. If I die a time or two this chain, if I die a few times, it's alright.
The cabin is empty. There is a note on the table before.
And since we're running this for Reaper XP, we're going to go ahead and just grab all these breakables. It's pretty easy to get the breakable bonus in this quest.
BV. Benson speaks as you approach. I've been scrying, watching you during your chat. I know you're not looking forward to escorting me, but I'll have you know I'm more capable than you think when it comes to defending myself. I am a Harper wizard after all. Help me deal with this loathsome creature. It used to be summoned when I crumpled the scroll fragment by accident. Oh, I will have
These melees hit really hard for the level. So I get a 6-second, out of Vorpal I get a 6-second knockdown. As soon as I get a few more points in this Destiny, I'll also have the ability to Vorpal on a 19 to 20, which will help both this knockdown and the knockdown, and also my Censure Outsiders for Reapers, etc. And so because this is Reaper, I'm both weaker, and I've got a weaker DPS and a self-healing nerf. Alright, so I'm going to give Kurani a jump and myself a jump. And I think Chronivere has his own jump. I'm using a belt from I got from Shavareth. And then you want to kind of like, almost like as if you're jumping over this thing and then jump up. So you want to kind of aim for jumping over the box and then up. And so we're up now. And now the NPC, Benson, should teleport to us at some point if we just keep moving. And there he is. So that saves a pretty good amount of time in the quest. It was a little easier on an Epic than Heroic because I had a slightly better jump skill. I'm going to go up and get these guys first, so I might be able to get possibly a 2 for 1 here if I'm lucky. Whoops, fell down. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna try to avoid fighting these areas. So there's a fight to the left and to the right over there. We're going to go this way. Try to avoid fighting that optional to the left. You can see a bunch of things over there. We don't need a shrine. Yeah, we'd have to fight a few more wolves if we went to shrine. No big deal, but we would use it if we needed to. So we're going to take this area slow because there's a lot of wolves and a Reaper. Looks like we got that Reaper already. Oh, there he is. So we don't have specific CC, like we don't have anybody with the mass hold spell or anything. But we have a few things in the party that could basically CC them. And for me, the main thing is my Censure Outsiders, which right now Vorpal's on a 20, but next level of Fury of the Wild, it'll Vorpal, when I take this rank, it'll Vorpal on a 19 to 20, so it'll double the chance of a Reaper. Alright, so I'm going to try to find any wards here, see if I can get some wards.
Don't be fooled by her cheerful demeanor. This one's crazy.
Oh, the ward. Alright, so the orange name is probably going to stop sign here. Oop, I gotta get back up a little. That's okay that it's not the orange name stop sign because it was doing some pretty heavy spell damage. Alright, let me get this ward. I gotta be in just the right spot for it. 41,000 hit points on Song. I think somebody dispelled it because I don't see it anymore.
This confirms what I expected. There's an elite mercenary team the Netherese sent after the scroll. The Netherese aren't in the habit of hiring bards. They must be desperate to find the Nether Scroll. In any case, they've blocked our road. After you defeat them, we'll have to find another way around.
So I think if we go this way, I have all the wards. We kind of go around that way. So yeah, the healing nerf makes a I mean, I should by 30 have decent healing amp gear. I don't have any healing amp gear right now. Should have decent healing amp gear and better devotion gear, so my self-healing should go up quite a bit. But right now, it's definitely on the weak side. I'm pretty dependent on my hireling and teammates on Reaper mode. I think I'm fine for Elite, but I need to up my game for Reaper. But one of the great things about this rejuvenation cocoon is that in addition to healing me, it gives me 150 temporary hit points. So it's basically 150 plus whatever I get healed for. And the 150 is not nerfed by...
this roadblock. The lodge isn't down yet.
Alright, so this...
Take
got
care of our attackers and move into the forest.
these guys, let's see. Let's try to get them around the corner where there's not a bunch of archers getting us. So I've got a 1 in 20 chance of knocking them down for 6 seconds. It's one of my abilities. I don't think there's a save for that either. So whenever I roll a 20.
Oh no, not again. Oh well, it's probably nothing. Through the forest to the lodge now.
And we're going to take another shortcut up here by those trees. There's going to be a dire bear and some spiders we have to defeat first. Give the party some hit points with Primal Scream. And this is the shortcut kind of behind this area here. If you don't take this shortcut, you just have some extra fighting to do. It's not a big deal. But I'm all for making this quest as easy as possible. Without the shortcuts, it's quite a bit longer. It probably adds 5 minutes to the quest. Alright, we're gonna go this way. That's where the other path meets up. So another dire bear and some spiders by the trees we just passed by. Yeah, that implosion is so amazing. And so Chronovir's Alchemist build is another build I really want to try out. Throwing build, pretty nice. What he does is it's in Vistani. He uses Vistani as his main tree.
I should have expected this.
And then uses the Alchemist tree that has some throwing synergies with it. And as you know, and Vistani's one of the 8 trees that we earned this life. Whoop, Carnage Reaper. This boss hits pretty hard. I'm gonna try to get some of the other guys.
It looks like they sent an elite to clean up in case we made it this far.
On the chest. And then to get the breakable bonus, we just need to get all these breakables in this building. You get them at the beginning and the end, and that's pretty much the only breakables you have to worry about. But it does take a little extra time because you have to go up. But you get a 30% or a 15% XP bonus for it. So, and I don't think we need a shrine, but normally I usually used to always need a shrine here, so I would always need to go upstairs for the shrine anyways. So it's like, why not get the breakable bonus? But now we don't need a shrine here. I think a lot because of bard buffs helping to conserve spell points. And just because strong party, Chronovir's just amazing, and then Karani's is always an outstanding player, whatever build he's on. So two amazing guildies to run with makes this a lot easier. I couldn't even tell how many people were there, but I used my Holy Retribution. I think there was a Reaper there too, so I don't want to mess around with that. Oh, I think we do have to get these breakables too to get the 15%. Let me see. No, we're at Ransack. We don't have to worry about these. Alright, so I'm going to talk to this guy. Focus on the Earth Elemental first. He's a champion, so he's probably the tougher of the two. But we also have mobs that are going to spawn. Alright, I think that was my knockdown proc right there. 6 seconds, that looked about 6 seconds. So, I'd love to take the 10-second, but I'd have to give something up to do it. And I'm not sure what to give up, or what I can give up. So 106,000 hit points. You can see a pretty big jump. Well, actually, it's less than some of the level 20 quests, actually, but compared to some of the ones that we've been fighting, about 60. Big jump.
I'm glad we dealt with that headache. Ah, well, I'll go and open up the nether scroll fragment should no longer be
Shreds
effect
of
the operation now that it's safely warded inside the artifact container.
Shreds of Falling Shadow.
Feel free to take anything
Striding,
else you find
Ghostly,
inside.
Dexterity, Insightful Dexterity. I'm going to keep this. This is I'm not a Dex build, but this is potentially something I could use for the Ghostly. It's always hard to slot Ghostly. So I'm going to keep this item. And from this quest, we got 559 Reaper XP. And that is Detour on Reaper 1 Skull.